As you guys know, I have the Binding of Isaac, but there are these one or few bosses that just really annoy me. So here, in an unrelated matter, is my top 5 most annoying bosses in the Binding of Isaac, Wrath of the Lamb. Number 5! The first boss on my list, number 5, is the Fallen. Has sound for this, and remind you, this is not me playing, it's another person. The Fallen is apparently a rare boss, quote unquote, and just only doesn't appear that much. But you've not seen me play it, but I might play in the future if it is apparent. But the thing is with this boss, it's just a pain to actually beat. As you can see, it just splits into 2 after half HP. It's such a pain to beat. Moving on to the next one on my list. Number 4. The next boss on this list is Krampus. Yes, Krampus. You've seen this here. This is my actual gameplay of it, if you haven't seen it before. It's pretty much a pretty hard boss. And as you can see right here, this is the first time I've ever fought it, and it's pretty difficult. I have to agree, it's quite difficult. Even though that makes no sense at all. But who does give no dams or whatever. But this was been number 4 on this list. And now we're moving on to number 3. Number 3! Number 3 on this list is Peep. It's quite... yeah, it's pretty much... It's Peep. You can't argue with that. It's just Peep. He does that attack which just puts stuff in. Again, this is not my playing of the game. This is someone else. And it's Peep, man. Peep. As you already know, when he gets a third of his health, he gets one of his eyes torn out. And then, when he gets another third of his health, he gets another eye torn out. Like, see right there? But there is a boss like this that is exactly the same, except it doesn't pee, but it has both eyes out at the beginning, and has more devastating attacks, but that's not the reason why it's on this list, but it's Peep. That's all I have to argue. And now, number 2. Number 2. This is quite obscure. Number 2 on my list is Steven. A boss which is essentially a Gemini parody, you could say that. Although it is another reference to one of Evan McMillan's games. Yes, that is a good thing. But the bad thing is that, you see, they work independently. And it's very difficult to beat them both at the same time. So, that's pretty much number 2. There's nothing much else to say here. So now I'm going to leave you off with my most annoying boss ever in the whole of Binding of Isaac Wrath of the Lamb. And now my pet peeve of Wrath of the Lamb bosses. Number 1. Number 1. Widow. Widow appears so damn much. It's getting on my freaking nerves. Widow. Simple attack pattern, simple enemies. Excuse me for this language, but it's playfully a bitch of the fight. Seriously. It's really annoying just to see this boss over and over again and nothing else. It's probably one of the most hated bosses in this whole game. It's the reason why it's my pet peeve. That is the entire reason why it's my pet peeve. It appears so much for me. It's quite difficult to beat in the beginning of the game because it appears in the beginning. And don't even get me started on the attacks that it does and the champion versions of this. Seriously, just I need to get off the subject right away of Widow. I just need to take a break from him. So that was pretty much it, guys. That was my top 5 annoying bosses in the Binding of Isaac. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And don't worry, more videos will become apparent soon. You just gotta wait. Because patience is a virtue. Yeah, but it's a virtue, shut up. Yeah. So I'll see you guys next time. If you fight these bosses and don't get hit once on all of them, in the order that I showed them, you need to post a video response of that. I want you. So I'll see you guys next time in the next video of whatever that is. See you guys then.